The objective of this hip logistics job is to select ordered hip implants and the required surgical instrument trays and place them in totes. The implants are for hip replacement surgeries. The equipment used includes racks, a desk, a rolling cart, totes, a computer, a keyboard, a mouse, and a monitor, a height-adjustable chair, and phones, which included land and cell, with the cell phone being used primarily. The tools used include WebOps software, which is used to track ID information for incoming products. Users are able to hover over each item to see what type of medical procedure is scheduled. This decreases clicking. Tape, paper, pens, and a stapler. And totes of hip implant materials, weighing about 25 pounds. The work environment is an inside work environment with heat and air conditioning. An exterior door is opened for loading products into vans, which adds cool and hot air into the warehouse depending on weather conditions. The personal protective equipment includes latex gloves, which are available when sorting returning instruments in the case of contaminants. The worker observed was 5 feet 8 inches tall. The work methods for the observed hip logistics job begin with orders being submitted by a salesperson via WebOps. The worker will then print the order. Workers will next pull the ordered products. They get, lift, carry, and position totes on a rolling cart. Next, workers push the cart to the transport load area. Workers communicate with salespeople and hospital representatives via phone and via text. Workers additionally use a computer to review orders and respond to email. The distribution of work tasks as reported by the observed worker are as follows. 2 to 3 hours per 8-hour day is spent talking on the cell phone. 1 to 1.5 hours per 8-hour day is spent responding to text messages using the cell phone. 2 hours per 8-hour day is spent using the computer. And the rest of the day is spent selecting product to be sent to healthcare facilities and checking in returned product. There were several ergonomic risk factors observed for the hip logistics job. Repeated and sustained exertions were rated as a medium pace. Hands were in steady motion and exertion to track, pick, and pack orthopedic products ordered for hip replacement surgeries. Sustained exertions were observed and included continuous standing and continuous neck flexion or forward bending, and lateral bending while using the phone. Forceful exertions were required to get, lift, carry, and position orthopedic products and totes. Awkward postures were observed and include torso flexion and extended arms to get and position product on the lower rack levels. Torso flexion and extended arms to position labels on totes positioned on the rolling cart. Neck flexion while writing. Neck lateral bending while talking on the phone. Extended reach to get paper materials and to use the mouse. Torso and neck flexion while texting using the cell phone. Elevated arms to get product from the rack's top shelf and to pick up totes from the top of the stack. The mechanical or localized contact stress observed was contact stress between the forearms, elbows, and wrists and the desktop. Additionally, contact stress between the hands and the fingers and edges of the totes and wire baskets was observed. The recommendations for the hip logistics job include: investigate using Bluetooth headsets to decrease posture stress while talking on the phone. Consider using voice commands and/or computer keyboard for text messages to decrease posture stress when communicating via text message. Consider wearing gloves when lifting and carrying totes and wire baskets to decrease localized contact stress and forceful exertions. Investigate carousel rack systems that bring product to the worker near waist level to decrease posture stress. And consider using document stands to reduce posture stress.